Welcome to F-Luck. Some people seem to have all the bad luck in the world, while others miraculously escape death by the skin of their teeth, thanks to their own incredible luck. Here we've compiled some of the most jaw-dropping moments caught on camera. Danger was averted as a truck dumped on the road, leaving the nearby motorcyclist unscathed. The car zooms past, just barely grazing another vehicle, leaving the driver feeling incredibly lucky. Motorcyclists speed by, narrowly missing other cars by mere inches, leaving the riders feeling incredibly lucky to have escaped harm. A massive fish suddenly leaps onto a man's boat, catching him completely off guard. Sometimes fortune really does favour the bold. Two cars pass each other without incident, dodging potential disaster by a hair's breadth. Materials splatter all around, endangering the cars behind them, yet luck is on the side as no accidents occur. A car crashes into the video guy, but he walks away unscathed, saved by sheer luck. In a terrifying accident, a motorcycle is hit by a car, yet the driver miraculously escapes unscathed. The man dashes across the road, coming close to being hit by a car, but his luck holds and he manages to avoid a collision. In a hair-raising moment, a man narrowly avoids being struck by a truck, his guardian angel watching over him in that moment of peril. The tuk-tuk tilts dangerously to one side, but somehow manages to stay upright, with no accidents occurring. Talk about being fortunate. The car slides precariously across the road, but somehow managed to avoid crashing into anything. A lucky break indeed. Trapped in a glacial lake, the man escapes by a hair's breadth, leaving him counting his lucky stars. Two trucks race dangerously close together, leaving the car in the middle in grave danger, but by some miracle, no accidents occurred. A truck reversed at full speed, almost causing a collision with the motorcycle behind it, but luck is on the rider's side as he manages to evade danger. Crossing the street, the man was almost hit, but thanks to good fortune, he remained safe. With a bit of luck, anything can be achieved. The impossible can become possible. With one perfect shot, the team scores a point, and everyone agrees it was all thanks to the lucky stroke of fate. A cupboard filled to the brim with candy tumbles over, leaving the lucky recipients feeling overjoyed at their good fortune. With precision and a bit of luck, the man threw the javelin and hit a flying hat, leaving onlookers amazed. These two motorcyclists came extremely close to colliding, but miraculously they managed to pass each other unscathed. Losing control on a motorbike is a terrifying experience, but the guy in this video was lucky enough to avoid a potentially fatal accident. As the crane began to tilt and fall, the man inside quickly jumped to safety, escaping harm's way. Speeding down the road, the motorcycle narrowly avoided grazing the side of a passing car. Talk about lucky. A ceiling falls suddenly, endangering a baby, but luckily they emerged from the incident unharmed. The sudden appearance of a road obstacle caused potential danger for a passing car, but fortunately no damage was done. The man swiftly exits his car as a train bears down upon him. His quick thinking and good fortune ensure his safety. Despite the truck tilting on the road, luck was on its side as it made it to its destination without incident. Two motorcycles nearly collided while passing each other, but luck prevailed and they both made it out unscathed. A beautiful shot that went into the basket. It seemed almost too good to be true, but luck was on the players' side and they scored 10 points. Surprising even himself, the man in the video made a billiard shot that landed the ball perfectly into the hole. Talk about a stroke of luck. A large tree falling onto a nearby car could have resulted in injury, or worse, but miraculously no one was harmed. An accident involving a truck could have resulted in damage to nearby cars, but luck was on their side and no harm was done. With a close call, the car almost collided with a truck, but luck was in their favour and they made it out without incident. Playing billiards, the man expertly sends the ball careening across the table, and miraculously it lands straight into the pocket. Talk about a stroke of luck. Sometimes luck is all you need. Requesting one person and getting two was a fortunate surprise for the man in this video. When it comes to luck, anything is possible. A bouncing ball into the basket is not only impressive, but full of good fortune. Narrowly avoiding a close call with a car, the man breathed a sigh of relief as he remained safe. Despite a collision with a truck, the lucky man remained unharmed and out of harm's way. Skill is important, but luck cannot be ignored. It can make all the difference in the world. It looks like fate smiled upon this man, capturing the best photo of his life, and hopefully not his last. Reporting live in the midst of a raging storm, the intrepid reporter has no idea that a bolt of lightning was about to strike right behind him. Talk about a close call. Lightning-fast reflexes saved her life. Diving headfirst into traffic is like playing with fire, tempting fate with every passing vehicle. This man cheated death twice. First, the door narrowly missed him, and then it bounced off harmlessly. What luck! He breathed a sigh of relief. The container tumbled and tumbled, with the truck's trunk brushing past people and motorbikes. A few inches closer and it could have been catastrophic. Back up, biker, before it's too late. Park hour is not for the faint of heart. One wrong move and you could be facing serious injury or worse. Her quick reflexes were the only thing that saved her from a gruesome fate. Every effort was made by all to rescue the feline from a precarious predicament, and ultimately the cat was saved. Was it pure skill or just plain luck that enabled this white-knuckled driver to navigate the treacherous terrain with ease? The helmet as a saving grace, this lucky girl avoided a potential eye injury when a baseball came flying out of nowhere. Skydiving is not for the faint of heart, but for those who have the guts and the luck, it can be an unforgettable experience. What started as a light-hearted game of water bottle flipping quickly turned into a perilous situation for this girl. For some, the thrill of tempting fate by standing beneath a departing airplane is an irresistible lure. Blindfolded and with the odds stacked against him, this boy pulled off an impossible feat, nailing 2 water bottle flips in a row. Was it sheer luck or the mark of a true master? Failure can be a cruel teacher, but sometimes it can also be a saving grace. Despite being bitten by a snake, this individual remained calm and collected while on the phone and fortunate enough to avoid further harm. When it seems like the odds are against you, luck can come swooping in and save the day. Just ask this boy who managed to hit a seemingly impossible shot. It's as though this man and his umbrella are a modern-day Thor and his mighty hammer, Mjolnir. The experience of watching an aeroplane take off can be a thrilling one, especially when you don't have to pay for it. Talk about a lucky break. The bike careened over the car and into the fence, but miraculously, the two boys walked away unscathed. Luck was clearly on their side that day. Fate can be a fickle mistress. This man narrowly avoided disaster when a wall came crashing down mere inches away from him. Some inexplicable force kept this car from tumbling over, saving the driver from a potential accident. Is he Spider-Man or something more? This man must have been born under a lucky star, with fortune as his constant companion. Maybe he was always destined to be a ball player, discovering his latent talent in a stroke of luck. Danger lurks on treacherous roads like these, where recklessness and impulse reign. One false move, and they would have been staring into the abyss. The two infants were miraculously liberated from their car seats just before the vehicle careened out of control. A mother's intuition can be life-saving, as evidenced by her quick reaction to the impending earthquake. Seconds later, the ceiling collapsed onto the very spot her baby had occupied moments before. As he careened towards an abyss, this daring skier valiantly clung to the snow to avoid certain doom. In a heart-stopping moment during the race, a bird narrowly avoided being crushed by a speeding car. A seemingly unsuccessful shot turned into a breathtaking success, defying all odds. Winning of the Fall Guys requires a mix of skill and good fortune. These guys seem to have an abundance of both. Every detail aligned in perfect harmony, creating an awe-inspiring sight. The night was calling, begging for adventure, but the stubborn tree stood in the way, refusing to let us pass. Conquering fear often requires a significant amount of good luck. Though her initial attempt was unsuccessful, this female athlete persevered and shattered a record on her next try. With lightning-quick reflexes, he grabbed onto the ladder, saving his car from certain destruction. Even as the shuttlecock sailed through the air, he maintained a calm and collected demeanor, remaining the epitome of
vui vẻ.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest content. And don't forget to keep an eye out for more exciting videos coming your way. Stay tuned.
Mình thông thạo rồi, mình biết trước, mình có cứng cáp rồi, thì lúc đấy ai